So I just got to my mom's and I ended up having to put this protector thing on Sebastian because I had to protect him, sadly, from Christian. I'm gonna talk to you guys about what happened, but yeah, it got a little bit aggressive. So now I'm kind of nervous about them being in the car together. I had to put this just to kind of close him off a little bit for the time being. Where is your Dutch bro option? There it is. Which one do you want, Christian? The Dutch? The Dutch. Okay, I'll get the Dutch. What is that drink? Let's see. So I messed up, Christian. I'm sorry. I got a kid size instead of the small, and I don't know if that was the drink you wanted. I need to make sure I put the name of it because I just put Dutch. But is it good? Still good? I think so. You're drinking it. Hey guys, good morning. So it's another day. I came with Hugo to get Christian's blood work for the genetic testing and for the thyroid test. It is 10:30 in the morning. Ooh, ooh. Sebastian, are you playing with the water? That's crazy. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. We are at the park today. We decided to come out after we went to go try to get blood work for Christian, but we were late, so we couldn't. But it's a nice day. We all got some Dutch bros, and we're just gonna hang out. You had a good night, Christian? Did you sleep good? Hugo sometimes has been sleeping with him because Sebastian doesn't let a lot of people sleep, so he was chilling with Christian this night, and Christian likes it. There is the rest of the gang. Babe.
Whatever.
Hi.
Hi.
Sebastian is sleeping. Luna Tuna sadly could not come. Anything you want to say? Look how tall you are. With your crazy hair. Long hair don't care. You having a good morning? Oh, it does feel weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's gonna go. Oh, no, we don't like it. Too much, Christian, too much. Oh, it feels nasty, babe. The first one?
Yeah? What does it feel like?
Like your stomach is jumping.
Like a roller coaster?
Yeah.
You look like a little kid, baby.
No more. Yeah, babe. You're next, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we need feet and hands inside at all times. No.
There.
Okay, stop. Mala.
So, I wanted to talk to you guys about what happened last week. It was kind of crazy. So ever since I got pregnant, one of my biggest worries was in moments of like frustration, how was Christian gonna react to the baby? My biggest fear was aggression, and so far it had been going well. We've had moments, of course, where he gets mad, but never showing aggression towards his brother. And unfortunately, he did show aggression with Sebastian last week. It was really, really scary for me because I didn't know when it was going to happen, and it ended up happening in the car. So I felt a little bit like I didn't have control of the situation. So what happened was we ended up going for a massage for Sebastian, and Christian was in good spirits. He came with us, and then I didn't see what happened, or like I don't understand what might have caused it because Sebastian wasn't crying or anything. After we got out of the massage, I was driving home and I didn't see anything happen beforehand that might have triggered Christian. Like Sebastian wasn't crying or anything, but as I was driving, I saw that Christian reached over and did something to Sebastian quickly. I don't know if he like shoved his face or maybe like pushed his head a little bit. Christian doesn't necessarily punch or like bite anybody or anything like that. It's more like sometimes he'll do like a hard pat on your face or on your shoulder or on whatever part of the body he can reach. And even a slight pat to Sebastian is gonna hurt him because Christian is heavy-handed. So I immediately, of course, couldn't stop the car, but I yelled out to Christian, no, you need to stop. And I made sure to check on Sebastian when it was a red light, and I, you know, grabbed my phone and I immediately like tried to record to make sure I saw him, and he had like little tears on his eyes, and he was just looking at Christian with so much like, why did you do that? It was so sad. And then if that wasn't enough, we got home and I thought that was it. I didn't expect him to do it again. And I guess I took too long to get down from the car. And once again, Sebastian wasn't crying or anything. And he ended up reaching over and doing something again. I saw that and I immediately ran over and opened the door to get Sebastian. And as soon as I opened the door, I saw that he was reaching over to do it again. But I was able to block it. And just to see Christian like trying to be aggressive with Sebastian really broke my heart. I was super upset, but I didn't react in like a super negative way. I actually am pretty proud that I stayed pretty calm because I got Sebastian out and I was able to just run over to Christian and tell him like, you do not do that, in a stern voice. Like, you do not put your hands on Christian. You don't put your hands on Sebastian. And Christian actually like looked at me and he was pissed and he like yelled out in frustration. But after that, I got really uncomfortable with them sitting in the back together or being alone, honestly, which sucks. I don't want to feel like that. I still kind of do. We haven't had another incident of Christian hitting Sebastian, but there is a little bit of hope that it wasn't towards Sebastian per se, and it was just aggression, which is still bad. But my worry was that he was like reaching over like in anger towards Sebastian, but I don't think that is the case anymore, because that same day we went to get yogurt as a family and Christian reached over and tried to squish Heidi's face. That's the best that I could describe it. Like he just looked like he was like, oh, and Heidi was able to like stop it because of course she's like his older sister and she's not gonna let herself get hit. But seeing that made me think that it was maybe just something going on that day, something that was frustrating him, and he was just kind of like lunging out at anybody, which, like I said, is still not good, but it's a lot better than thinking that he has it out towards his little brother, which I don't think anytime I don't really think that when he does something towards others, it's to be aggressive per se. It's more like he's very frustrated and he needs to release it. I don't think he does it in a super malicious way. He doesn't even necessarily usually go after people. Like when he feels a super powerful emotion, he'll kind of bite himself or stim harder. He usually never goes for other people. So it kind of sucks that we ended up there. I do feel more alert. And I did put a cover on Sebastian when we had to be alone. It's like a little, kind of like when you're breastfeeding or to cover them when they go to the store. It's like a thin material. And I'm hoping that that'll be enough to like kind of like not let Christian's emotions get the best of him and reach over. It's kind of like a barrier. I'm also kind of sometimes putting him in the front with me if there's no other way and he seems frustrated. I've been doing that as well for drop-offs, but so far he hasn't reacted in a negative way recently. Unfortunately, Sebastian right now is sick, and I think right now Christian started coughing and crying like if he was in pain, so there might be something going around in the house. I feel a little bit of a sore throat. I'm trying to like just take some apple cider, gargle, and drink some tea, but it sucks when the kids are sick. I made an appointment for Sebastian on Friday, but I'm a little bit uncomfortable with waiting. I don't know. It seems like recently he was eating fine and just had moments of like congestion is heavy, but he wasn't like gagging or anything. And now recently it seems like he's gagging anytime he eats, but he is still eating and he has wet diapers and all that good stuff. So I'm worried because that's the type of person I am. As long as he still seems happy and is not eating, I think we'll be okay to wait till Friday. But I'm hoping Christian doesn't really come down with anything, because having one kiddo sick already is really bad. I don't want the whole family to get sick, but that's just how it is. Sometimes it just like spreads like wildfire. So that's it with that. I am just keeping an eye on them, hoping that Christian continues to have good days and doesn't let his frustration get the best of him. I'm going to try to continue to explain to him that we cannot put our hands, especially on Sebastian. He's so little, anything can hurt him. He's right here if you guys want to see him. Hi, buddy. How are you feeling? Yeah, we got a cough and congestion. Right, Papa? You got your feet? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hate seeing you like that, Sebastian. It's not cool. I gave him some medicine right now, so he's chilling. The nights have been so rough. Huh, Sebastian? He cannot lay on his back at night without like coughing and waking up. So it's been rough. I was gonna say I look a hot mess because I haven't slept, but that's just this is just what we work with now, so it is what it is. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.